Hey everyone, this is Daryl Brown back with my online journal called the DBCam. It is Thursday, August the 18th of 2011. Well, today I want to share with all of you a very special song, a very special video from one of my favorite country singers from the 1990s, a time when I think country music was at its best personally, a guy by the name of Lionel Cartwright. We'll get to his song and video here in just a moment. Back when I was a teenager, growing up in the 90s, um, I would oftentimes write my favorite country music artists or their record labels and try to get autographed pictures or posters or even free swag, like a CD or a tape or a T-shirt or something like that. And most of the time, honestly, I was pretty successful. Well, recently, I guess I reverted back to my childhood. You see, the other day I was listening to the classic country radio station that we have here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I heard a song by Lionel Cartwright, who, like I said, was and is one of my favorite singers back from the 1990s. He had a big #1 hit song called Leap of Faith, and he had two other big hits called I Watched It All on My Radio and Give Me His Last Chance. I think it was Leap of Faith that I actually heard on the radio. So, anyway, a lot of you that are my good friends know that I like to try to sing. I'm not very good at it, and I try to play guitar. I'm not too good at that either. But I thought, I'd like to learn some of Lionel Cartwright's songs. So I found the chords for Leap of Faith, and I watched it all on the radio. But I could not find the chords to, might be my favorite song of his called Give Me His Last Chance. Well, long story short, yeah, right, it's Daryl Brown. There's no such thing as a short story, right? I know. Um, I found out rather that Lionel Cartwright is a worship pastor at a church in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm not going to say which one. I don't know if he would like me giving out his public information like that. But it was out there on the internet. That's how I found it. And so I just looked up his church website, and there he was on the staff page, and he had a church email address. And so I emailed him, just told him I was a big fan of his, loved his music, loved his videos. And I told him that I'd love to find a CD of his, but I had been unable to. You just can't find a lot of the CDs from the 90s country stars anymore these days. It's almost impossible. Um, and I said, I'm learning to play your music, but there's one song that I can't find the lyrics or the chords to, and that's Give Me His Last Chance. Lionel Cartwright was very, very kind. He wrote me back and said, thank you for the nice email. I really appreciate it. It's good hearing from people that like the music. And he asked me for my mailing address. And I thought, I bet he's going to send me like an autograph or a CD or something like that. Well, I got both of them, an autographed CD in the mail just a few days later. It was amazing, just before July 4th. Here it is. Here's the CD case that he sent me. It's a promotional CD. Lionel Cartwright Award winners, #1, Leap of Faith. 2, I Watched It All on My Radio. 3, Give Me His Last Chance. Promotional CD, not for sale. Copyright 89, 90, 91 MCA Records. And I opened it up, and it was autographed on the inside. Thanks, Daryl. All the best, Lionel Cartwright. That's pretty cool. And here's the CD. Right there, it says, to Daryl, thanks for listening, Lionel Cartwright. Pretty cool. Got my 3 Lionel Cartwright songs there on the same CD. Very, very cool. He also sent me, and I don't have it in the room to show it to you right now, but he also sent me a handwritten copy of the lyrics and the chords to Give Me His Last Chance, and it was autographed as well. So how cool is that to have a handwritten copy of one of your favorite songs of the 90s by one of your favorite country artists? That's a very special thing to me, something that I will never get rid of, something that I will always treasure. So Lionel Cartwright, if you happen to be watching this video, I'm going to put a link to it on your Facebook page, so I hope that you do. But I really, really appreciate it. It meant a lot to me, and like I said, it's something that I will never forget and hold on to for the rest of my life. So, in honor of Lionel Cartwright, let's play his biggest hit from 1991. It's called Leap of Faith. Here's Lionel Cartwright.